You know that feeling when a new Bay drops and everyone's like, yeah, it's cool, but it's not going to shake up the meta? Well, prepare yourselves, because the new age of meta blades has arrived, and leading the pack is Hover Wyvern. We all remember Gail Wyvern, a decent enough stamina type, a bit forgettable for some. When Hasbro announced an evolution, let's be real, the hype wasn't exactly off the charts. Hasbro exclusives usually are more of a collector's than they are competitive. I was a bit skeptical. You were probably a bit skeptical. We all had our doubts. But then something shifted. The murmurs started, whispers of insane potential. Then came the competitive testing videos. And now, Hover Wyvern isn't just a collector's item. It's tearing its way through the meta and winning competitions left, right and centre. From its unexpectedly aggressive Pringle blade shape, it is unpredictable, powerful and absolutely dominating in ways no one expected. And that's why today we're diving deep. I've scoured the WBO tournament data, seen the insane setups players are running, and I'm bringing you the top 5 Hover Wyvern combos that are currently tearing up the competitive scene. Get ready to see why this underdog has become a certified powerhouse. And if you want to see anything in these top 5 combo videos, drop a comment below, and whichever blade comes out on top, I will make a top 5 combo video for it. Just make sure, comment down below, give it a like, and make sure you subscribe, and I'll put that next top 5 combo video together. But for now, let's hop in and see the top 5 Hover Wyvern combo builds. In 5th place, we have Hover Wyvern on a 160 Hexa. 160 is the ratchet that came out on top, but it also appeared in the results with 960 or 360. So take your pick at whichever one you would want to use, but 160 came out on top. Hexa is a defensive bit that also has loads and loads of stamina. This is one that I have definitely used before. It is a good combination because, as I call it, it is a static attacker. Pretty much you can sit in the middle of the stadium, and because of the curvature of the Pringle shape on the Hover Wyvern, you can still flick your opponent straight into the pockets and the extremes. Also drain loads of stamina when you flick them into the rail. It is a really decent static attacking setup that has bundles of stamina. The only issue is Hexa, if you're not well practiced with it, it can go a little bit wild, and even if you are well practiced with it, it can get knocked onto the rail and go crazy sometimes. But other than that, it is a really solid bit that has loads of staminas, is good at tanking hits, and it also has a resistant band, so your risk of bursting is minimized with this setup. Overall, this is a really solid combination, especially if you want less risk of getting pocketed, because Hover Wyvern does run the risk of knocking itself into extremes and pockets, although it mainly does hit those pockets and extremes if you can keep at the top of the stadium. But if you're on the wrong side, that recoil can affect yourself and knock yourself into pockets. So this is a really solid combination for tanking those hits, still getting those attacking recoily hits from Hover Wyvern. In 4th place, we have Hover Wyvern on the ratchet 160 or 760 with the bit level. 160 again did come out on top of this, but you can use it with a 760 as that also did well. Level is one of my favorite attacking bits. It is a 16 gear wide attacking bit with a resistant band, so it's good for burst resistance. But the benefit of a level bit is you get heavy, hard attacks, but also you do get some of that endgame stamina, often outspinning most of the most competitive attacking bits such as Rush. It is classed as attacking, but in my mind it's definitely a bit more balanced. And with Hover Wyvern, attacking is always good, because when you do manage to hit your opponent, It smacks them into pockets and extremes or out of the stadiums. That Pringle shape combined with an attacking bit can do some crazy damage. And in third place we have Hover Wyvern on the single ratchet this time, 960 with the bit. Point 960 is a great ratchet as it's one of the hardest to burst because of the little protrusions on the outside of it. 60 is a nice low height to get that Pringle shape underneath other bays. And point is a bit we've had for a long time. It is very similar to a flat, so it's got quite a good amount of attack and aggression, but it also has a little point bit in the center, which does help add some stamina and end game spin to outspin a lot of other attacking bits. This bit is still very much competitively viable, often being seen on things like Tyranno Beat, even to this day, and it does really well with Hover Wyvern because it keeps that attacking prowess that does so well on Hover. In second place, I've actually split this up a little bit, but it's Hover Wyvern 160 or 960 on the bit. Low rush preferably, but rush has also done very well. I've put them together because they are very similar bits, but low rush is 1mm lower. Again, the ratchet of choice is 160, but you can use 960 as that has also done very well. Low rush is preferred over rush bit by quite a bit. Low rush being the attacking bit that gives you some controlled attacking movements, and because it's so low, it's perfect for Hover Wyvern as it gives you a nice underneath hit onto other Beyblades. Rush also has quite a decent amount of stamina. Is one of my favourite bits. I absolutely love low rush. It can give you really nice controlled launches. It doesn't throw itself into pockets or the extreme very often. It's just a really nice bit, really controlled, really hard attacking hits. It doesn't go wild on the rails. A very popular choice for Hover Wyvern. And in first place is the combination 960 Kick. Now, Kick is my absolute favourite bit to go onto Hover Wyvern, and I put this combination out on a video in the first couple of days of release, and it's done super well. Again, 960 is crazy good. It's burst resistant. It is nice and round, but the real thing for this combination is the Kick bit offers so much for Hover Wyvern. Kick is the balance type bit. It has tons and tons of stamina as it's pretty much shaped like a taper bit, but also like a hexa bit. It has tons of stamina, but also you get these crazy bounces off the rail, and some bays don't really enjoy that, but with Hover Wyvern it gives some crazy moments because you can bounce off a rail and smash into other bays. It does really well. It has got lots of stamina for endgame. It can be tilted. It keeps bays upright. It is just a really solid bit. One of my favourite bit releases of the year, and I think Hover Wyvern is probably the best use of the Kick bit. It has proved to do extremely well in tournaments. It has got so many wins and top 4 positions. This, if you need a combination for Hover Wyvern, this is the one you should be looking at. It is an absolute attacking demon, but also has that end game, and that is why it is the #1 combination for Hover Wyvern. Alright, that's it from me. Make sure to comment down below what bay you want to see in the next top 5 combinations. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and if you need any bays, head to Mall of Toys and use the discount code BAYMAC for 5% off, free shipping in the US. That's it from me, Baymac out.